Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter makes a mistake and asks Electra and Ivy to pitch a jewelry line. Carter Walton might be going too far with his attraction to Hope Logan, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Carter seems to be writing checks that he is unable to cash because he is so committed to saving Hope and her line. Carter's invitation to Ivy and Electra Forrester to propose a jewelry line without first consulting Steffy Forrester will cause her to clash. What will Steffy's response be? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester is worried about Carter Walton's decisions. As the COO of Forrester Creations, Carter is often extremely frugal with his money. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter airs and asks Ivy and Electra to propose a jewelry line. But it sounds a little crazy to keep throwing money at Hope for the future, as he suggests. The revenue stream from the line is insufficient to justify further investment. Steffy thinks it's time to end things. But Carter feels he can help Hope, and he is really attached to her at the moment. Sadly, Carter has no ownership stake in the business and no authority to make decisions. Quinn Fuller's former job has been given to Carter, who has invited Eric Forrester's niece to sell a jewelry line. Steffy finds it unbelievable that he didn't talk to her about this earlier. B&B spoilers, Ivy and Steffy Forrester aren't getting along. Ivy made it apparent to Liam Spencer during her previous visit that she desired his return. Liam had been attempting to separate Steffy and John Finnegan at the moment. Liam knows that Steffy doesn't want Ivy anywhere near him. She nevertheless gave him a kiss and told him she wanted another chance, of course. If Quinn isn't involved and Ivy and her team work with them, Steffy isn't exactly making the best business decisions either. Is Steffy letting her jealousy influence her decisions? Is Steffy merely keeping Liam on the sidelines in case she and Finn run into trouble again and she needs someone to comfort her? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, what's Carter Walton thinking? Ridge Forrester is starting to worry about Carter's inclination to keep funding Hope's line of business when he accomplishes this. Carter, what on earth is he thinking? Carter is aware that he needs to go via Steffy and him in order to make agreements like these. Ultimately, Carter is not the CEO, this is just not his place. Carter and Steffy will undoubtedly argue about this. Will Ridge intervene and provide his own viewpoint as well? Does Carter think he can manage the business more effectively than Ridge and Steffy, or is he letting this job get to him? Will Ridge let Carter get away with treating Steffy and himself with such disrespect? Ivy turns to Eric about how much Forrester Steffy's resentments cost. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ivy confronts Eric about Steffy's resentment, which is costing Forrester. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton has made the decision to get in touch with Ivy and Electra Forrester in order to propose a jewelry line to Forrester Creations. Steffy Forrester, on the other hand, is incensed and refuses to participate. Can Eric Forrester persuade Steffy to reconsider? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton is putting in extra effort to keep Hope Logan alive for the future. The brave and the lovely. According to spoilers, Carter is working extremely hard to salvage Hope for the future, so much so that he's asked Ivy to propose a new jewelry brand to complement the new designs. Carter thinks this is a smart move that could pay off well for Forrester down the road. But Steffy doesn't want Ivy in Los Angeles, and she won't be bringing her close to the business. Simply said, Steffy doesn't want Ivy there, regardless of what she can do. Ivy is aware that Liam Spencer is at the center of all of this, and she won't let Steffy prevent her from working for her uncle's business. Instead, she will speak with the manager. B&B spoilers, seeing Ivy Forrester will make Eric Forrester very happy. Ivy should be around more often because Eric is always excited when she visits the area. He doesn't get to see her too often. Forrester has other divisions, of course, but he has a particular place in his heart for Ivy. Ivy's reason for visiting and her intended length of stay will undoubtedly be of interest to Eric. Unfortunately, since Steffy won't let her see her jewelry, Ivy might be prepared to return home. Ivy will tell Eric that Carter called her to introduce her to a jewelry line, and she will even show him some of the pieces. I think Eric will think it's fine and that there's no reason they can't utilize it at Forrester. Most likely, Eric will have them set up and conduct a demonstration before continuing. Ivy is correct, this is expensive for Forrester, after all. Eric is excited to see how the board will react to this. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester isn't content. Ridge won't be pleased that Ivy went straight to Eric, who isn't even in charge of the business. Ridge is aware of Steffy's misgivings and that she and Ivy don't always agree. Regretfully, the business already faces financial difficulties, but collaborating with Ivy and utilizing her brand could prove to be more advantageous for the organization. Steffy might need to put aside her feelings for Liam and cooperate with Ivy in order to benefit Forrester. Is it possible for Ridge and Eric to convince Steffy of the advantages in this situation? In response to Carter and Ivy going behind her back and taking this to her grandfather first, would Steffy close hope for the future? Ivy leaks, Electra makes her debut, Carter vs. Steffy, and Eric meddles. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks, Eric interferes, Carter vs. Steffy, Electra debuts, and Ivy tattles. Here are the spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of Bold and the Beautiful. Anticipate Ivy Forrester to switch to Eric Forrester between October 21st and November 1st, 2024. Will Eric overturn the choice made by Steffy Forrester Finnegan? Electra Forrester also has a charming effect on Will Spencer. Carter Walton and Steffy also square off. Discover what will happen next in the CBS soap opera by continuing to read. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ivy Forrester gives out secrets. According to B&B spoilers for the week of October 21st, Ivy and Electra make an appearance in Los Angeles. At Forrester Creations, Ivy and Electra are developing a jewelry line that they hope to sell. Ivy is brought in by Carter to visit Steffy. But for now, Steffy probably won't even think about launching a new line. Carter had just proposed to Forrester Creations to dedicate their resources to hope for the future, after all. But Ivy will resort to Eric when she feels shut down. Ivy may inform Eric that Steffy may be taking personal grudges in the workplace in addition to shutting her down. Ivy may even mention that Steffy is pursuing Hope Logan's clothing line. B&B tears, Electra Forrester makes her debut. You can anticipate meeting Electra, Ivy's niece, around the week of October 21st. When Electra is at Forrester Creations, she actually runs across Will. There'll be passion on both ends, so Electra and Will might wind up dating soon. Week of October 21st, 2024 spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Spoilers for the next week of October 21st on The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Carter will confess to Hope. Hope might have gone from halt to full speed ahead because of this. Steffy and Ridge Forrester will be wondering why Carter is now so fervent about Hope for the future in the meantime. Brooke Logan will start to worry that Hope is fantasizing once more. Hope will reassure Brooke that John Finnegan is not the subject. Will Hope reveal that it's Carter, or will she keep it a secret if Brooke presses to find out? Though Hope may wish to hide the affair, she is aware that her mother will continue to believe it is Finn until she makes a different statement. Fans can anticipate more circus games between Brooke and Taylor Hayes over Ridge during the week of October 28, 2024. Electra and Will undoubtedly grow closer, but will there be rivalry? In addition, Sheila Carter-Sharp will be trick-or-treating on Halloween. Is Steffy's twin Phoebe Forrester rising from the dead in a soap opera style? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Phoebe Forrester has been mentioned a lot lately, therefore we need to figure out what B&B's perspective is. Is Phoebe going to have a soap opera revival? The show eventually changed course and used recasts to make Phoebe and Steffy, who were originally identical twins, into fraternal twins. Sadly, Phoebe passed away in Ridge Forrester's arms following an automobile accident back in 2008, or did she? With Sheila Sharp's major narrative and all the drama surrounding Sugar, aka Janet Weber, we've seen how even an on-screen death can be reversed with a sufficiently soap operatic explanation. It's likely that B&B will fabricate a wild tale about how a Phoebe doppelganger really died. Alternatively, perhaps she was surreptitiously taken elsewhere for treatment, much like John Finnegan was once. Perhaps Phoebe has been institutionalized in a European facility for an extended period of time. A completely new plot about who covertly saved Phoebe and why might be developed. In any case, it's strange to hear about Phoebe so often lately. In recent weeks, Ridge, Steffy Forrester, and Taylor Hayes in particular have expressed how much they have missed Phoebe. We're suddenly hearing about Phoebe all the time after not hearing anything about her for a long time. That's a fascinating shift, and it might indicate that a Phoebe-related plot is being developed. Of course, if Phoebe reappeared out of nowhere in Los Angeles, her family would be shocked. A DNA test to verify Phoebe was the real deal may lead to claims of impersonation and allow for probable lab manipulation and fraud. However, Phoebe might actually be alive and have a fascinating tale to tell, as well as genuine DNA evidence to support her identity. Reuniting Ridge and Taylor would undoubtedly be facilitated if Phoebe rose from the dead. If Brooke Logan's love triangle falls apart, it could be because Phoebe brings the Tridge family back together. In any case, there could be significance to anything Phoebe remarks, so we'll bring you more guesses about whether or not she might make an unexpected reappearance. Keep checking back for updates on any amazing news that may be revealed soon. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Phoebe's reappearance would have a significant impact on Ridge, Taylor, Steffy, and Thomas Forrester. The world of The Bold and the Beautiful is known for its intricate web of relationships, betrayals, and surprise returns. Now, with the debut of a mysterious new character, Electra, and the much-anticipated return of Ivy Forrester, the stakes are about to be raised in ways that no one could have foreseen. For Liam Spencer, the arrival of these two women creates a whirlwind of emotions and possibilities, particularly when it comes to his on-again, off-again relationship with Hope Logan. Hope's temptation, Liam's chance at redemption, and the potential for Ivy to stir up unresolved feelings all lead to one of the most intriguing storylines The Bold and the Beautiful has seen in recent years. ### Electra's stunning debut. Electra's debut shakes up the Forrester family in more ways than one. As a newcomer, she immediately draws attention with her striking personality, enigmatic past, and connection to the fashion world. Rumors swirl about her motivations and why she has chosen to align herself with Forrester Creations. Is she merely there to further her career in the glamorous world of high fashion, or does she have a deeper, more personal agenda? Her appearance at Forrester Creations has an immediate impact, not just on the business, but on the intricate web of personal relationships that define the show. Electra's allure is undeniable, and it isn't long before the men at Forrester start to notice. However, her interactions with Liam are particularly significant. While Liam is navigating the chaos of his fractured relationship with Hope, Electra brings a new energy that captivates him. This sparks a ripple effect in his already complicated love life, as Electra becomes an unexpected factor in his decision-making. ### Ivy's return shakes old feelings. At the same time, Ivy Forrester's return adds yet another layer of complexity to the story. Ivy, a beloved but occasionally controversial character, has a long history with Liam. Their relationship was filled with ups and downs, with moments of genuine affection and tension. Her reappearance in Los Angeles after a significant absence forces Liam to confront feelings he thought were buried. Ivy's presence is not just a reminder of the past, but a catalyst for reevaluation. While she may have moved on in many ways, the chemistry between her and Liam hasn't completely disappeared. The fact that Ivy returns just as Liam is wrestling with his feelings for Hope adds emotional tension to the storyline. As Liam reflects on his romantic past with Ivy, old memories resurface, causing him to question whether he ever truly gave their relationship a fair chance. He begins to wonder whether Ivy's return is a sign that they have unfinished business or if it is simply a coincidence. Regardless, her reappearance forces Liam to rethink his feelings about love, commitment, and what he truly wants from his romantic future. ### Liam's chance at redemption. For Liam, Ivy's return and Electra's debut both present an unexpected opportunity, the chance to gain clarity about his future. Liam has long been caught between two women, torn between his feelings for Hope and the other strong connections he's formed over the years. Now, with Hope keeping her distance, seemingly pulled in another direction, Liam sees a window to explore what he really wants. This is Liam's moment to take control of his own narrative and decide who he wants to be with, rather than constantly reacting to the drama swirling around him. For years, he has found himself torn between Hope and Steffy Forrester, constantly trying to navigate the emotional highs and lows of their relationships. Ivy's return gives him a chance to break free from this cycle, but Electra's entrance only complicates things. Liam must also contend with his deep-rooted feelings for Hope, who remains his emotional anchor despite their current struggles. Hope's absence in his life leaves a void, one that Electra might be able to fill if he allows himself to explore this new connection. However, doing so means turning away from his history with Hope, something he finds difficult to imagine. With so much on the line, Liam is forced to make hard decisions about what and who he wants in his life moving forward. #Hope's temptation. While Liam is navigating his feelings, Hope Logan is facing temptations of her own. Her recent turmoil with Liam has left her vulnerable, and the emotional distance between them has allowed doubts to creep in. As Hope becomes more and more disillusioned with Liam's inability to fully commit, her eyes begin to wander, and she finds herself drawn to new possibilities. The introduction of Electra, with her fresh perspective and captivating energy, also serves as a mirror for Hope. Hope sees in Electra the potential for Liam to move on, and this stirs up a complex mix of jealousy, insecurity, and desire. On the one hand, Hope wants to remain true to her principles and honor the love she and Liam once shared. On the other, she wonders whether it's time to let go and explore new avenues for happiness, especially as she begins to question whether Liam is truly the right person for her. Hope's temptation isn't just about another man or the possibility of infidelity. It's about her longing for stability, for a life that isn't constantly defined by Liam's wavering between her and other women. She wants a partner who is unwavering in their commitment, and as she sees Electra potentially making a play for Liam, she wonders if she has the strength to compete for his heart once again. Hope knows that if she continues to fight for Liam, she risks losing herself in the process. But if she lets him go, she may forever wonder whether they could have had a future together. #The love triangle's impact. The potential for an explosive love triangle between Liam, Hope, and Electra raises the stakes for everyone involved. Electra, with her mysterious motives and undeniable charm, is a wild card. While Ivy's return reignites old flames, Electra's presence represents a new kind of threat to Hope and Liam's relationship, a threat that is more about Liam's need for change than his past. For Hope, this triangle is a test of her endurance. Can she fight for Liam one more time, or is she ready to move on and explore a life without him? Liam's temptation to pursue something new with Electra is balanced against his loyalty to Hope, but this new love triangle has the potential to push him into making decisions he has long avoided. Meanwhile, Ivy's return and her own potential re-entry into Liam's life cannot be ignored. Though she may not intend to rekindle old romances, her presence brings unresolved emotions to the surface, forcing Liam to address parts of his past that have gone unspoken for too long. If Liam can come to terms with his feelings for both Ivy and Hope, he may be able to find the clarity he needs to make the right choice about his future. What comes next? As the storyline unfolds, viewers will be left guessing who Liam will choose and how these complex relationships will evolve. Will Electra's charm prove to be irresistible, drawing Liam away from his past with Hope? Will Ivy's return open up new possibilities, or will it simply complicate matters further? Most importantly, will Hope be able to resist temptation and fight for Liam, or will she finally decide that her future lies elsewhere? With all these elements in play, The Bold and the Beautiful is poised to deliver a storyline filled with drama, heartbreak, and unexpected twists. Electra's debut, Ivy's return, and the emotional upheaval they bring will force Liam and Hope to confront their deepest fears and desires. For fans of the show, the next chapter in this saga promises to be unforgettable as old loves resurface and new temptations take center stage.